How is everybody? Welcome to my humble factory. My name is Charlie, I'll be your host. We're making waffles. This whole thing, everything about this base, don't listen to what other people say, all right? Everything about this base, it's entirely in order to make waffles. That's it. That's the only reason we're doing this, is to make waffles. This is a giant premium waffle maker, okay? It just happens to take up an entire planet. But, you know, it's worth it because we really like waffles. I mean, who doesn't like a good waffle? Rose, thank you so much for the 10 months. All these rotors here, all these parts coming in, right? We're gonna make all these rotors, and then we're gonna send them over there. So let's do that. I do a lot of belt spaghetti here, so if you're not a fan of belt spaghetti, you know, you're not gonna be a fan of me. Because we do a lot of belt spaghetti here. Because I like it. Not because I'm bad at the game. It's because I like how this works. I like seeing belts run all over the place. The chaos is soothing to my soul. Okay? My very existence depends on being soothed by spaghetti belts. And also because I don't necessarily plan things ahead very well. There's that too, but we don't talk about that. It's not really like a main talking point for my channel. There we go. Rotors are coming in. They're locally produced rotors now, which means all of this stuff that we're making that's just sitting here doing absolutely nothing, it gets to be used a bit more now. Isn't that nice? We're still putting way too much into this. Am I overclocking that? I better not be overclocking this. Let me double check. This is the ingot production, which to be fair, I should be overclocking this. 20, I'll look at that in a second. I'm an artist and I make animated backgrounds for Twitch. I'm just wondering if you would be interested. I would not, personally. I wouldn't be, but I'm sure there's someone out there that is. Yes, I'm overclocking this for absolutely no reason. Give me this back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There we go. Yeah, I'm a media producer myself. I also animate, so if I needed something like that, I'll just do it myself. I like to keep things simple here. Notice there's not a whole lot of overlays on the stream. We do things pretty simple, very clean. I like you guys to be immersed into the experience with me, just as I am. Can you make different colored waffles for different occasions? Red waffles, green waffles. You forgot blue. Wait. Yeah, blue waffles. That's right. Never heard that rotors were one of the ingredients for waffles. Neither are spaghettis. Hey, this is a very special planet. We do things differently here, okay? I'll come over to your place and judge. So yeah, this is Satisfactory. It's a brand new game. Just came out early access. This is available on the Epic Game Store right now. I believe it's $30 in the United States. There's also regional pricing, so it might be cheaper or more expensive where you are, depending on where you are. And it's really fun. It's really good. That's all I'm saying. Exclamation point game. There you go. I'll tell you a bit more about it. Multiplayer on all the things, like everything. It just works super well. It's very stable. It's early access. Check it out. It's been a blast so far. It's been a real blast. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to make enough motors. Well, computers. I need to make computers. Right now, I'm just trying to make my process more efficient, right? I like to have fun with it. I go nuts, I'll make my map the way I want, and then I look at it afterwards and I go, okay, now how can we make it a little bit better, right? That's how I like to do it. This, for example, I'm tired of jumping. I don't want to jump anymore. There's a ramp, I can just walk now. So this screws are, We're doing 132 screws a minute. That's how many screws it needs. How many are we feeding it? We're currently feeding it 135 a minute. Okay? So that is frickin' perfect. We need 18 rods per minute to make this. How much are we feeding it? We're feeding it 15 per minute. Double check. Correct, 18. So we're a little bit underpowered on the screws, on the rods, right? So I can either underclock this a little bit so that we need less rods, or I can overclock this and produce more rods. Or is it slow because of ingots? It's not slow because of ingots. I'm gonna overclock this so we can make this more. I'm gonna overclock this one too, I think. Let's really ramp these out. I want these rotors made. So we'll do this. Now we need, how many? We need 27 per minute to be effective. But we also need more screws now. We need 198. And I'm giving you 135, so I'm already overclocked here. Okay. Okay, maybe I can't then. I'd rather use the overclock where I can get full effectiveness of it, so let's bring it back down. Yeah, let's just bring it back down. I can't get full effectiveness of this yet. Mr. Reality, thank you for the tier 1 sub. What is up? Thank you for joining the channel's prestigious sub club. I know, it's very uniquely named. We came up with it all by ourselves. And for the duration of your sub, enjoy ad-free viewing, 25 wonderful channel emotes, and you're earning pieces, our little channel currency, twice as fast. What are pieces? Same thing as points, char bucks, moo bucks, whatever it is that Rose has. I don't know if she has anything like that, but you can spend points, interact with the stream, ask me questions with it, or, as many do, you can just sit around and lurk all day and do nothing and bank them up, and eventually you get to buy real games on Steam using your points instead of buying it with money. Eventually you get to do that. Rose has seeds. Oh, there you go. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been to your stream, Rose. I'm sorry. I'd like to formally apologize on the air. I'm sorry. I haven't been to your stream and it's been a while. I need to get back in the zone. How else am I supposed to learn about how to properly play CK2? You can tell me how badly I need to kill my wife again. Waffle Factory, okay, sure, but tell yourself whatever you want to sleep at night when the trees and the other life forms we cannot allow nature to stand in the way of progress, okay? Cannot allow nature. When the world says no way, we say Yahweh. Yahweh, nature. I feel like I'm hearing a power slug around here. It could be a summer sloop, but I feel like I'm hearing a power slug around me. No, I'm not. I think it's a summer sloop then. Hang on now. Where are you? You are close by. Where are you? Where are you? You in a cave? Can't climb up there. Hang on. Are you in a cave? It's a purple one! There's a purple one in there! Oh, I want one! Oh, how do I get in there? Video game! Video game, this isn't fair! Video game. Video game. How? How do I get in there? No, the map tile glitched out again. Can we swat my way in there? Can I swat it out? Come on, let me in, let me in. Ah, that sucks. There's gotta be a way to get in there. There's so many glitches like this, you know? There's so many instances where the slugs are behind the wall and there's just no way to get to them. Like, it's like a rock that's in my way and I can't get in there. I feel terrible. Can I drive up there? Can I just run into it with my tractor? I don't think I can go that steep. I have concrete though. I'm gonna ram it with my tractor and see what happens. I'm gonna ram this. Like a rock. Like the rock that it is. Oh, I have to put foundation down first, don't I? This is the stair-steppy technique that people do and I don't like doing, but I'm gonna try it just so I can hit this stupid thing. Oh, missing concrete. Let's go get the concrete. I'm gonna try it. I wanna hit it with my... I'm gonna hit it with a truck, see if it breaks or something. I don't know. Chainsaw? It doesn't work. Tried it. Didn't work. Why is it like not allowing me to grab it quicker? I have to like wait a beat before I can grab it again. It's just giant, huge, like heavy bags of concrete. Surely you can grab 10 per second. Yeah, that's a summer sloop somewhere. I'm not sure where it is. I'm definitely hearing special item nearby. All right, truck. Can you ram it? If I ram into it, can I get it? Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. Get it. Get it. Oh, man. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to just, you know, it would phase through it or something. That's a real shame. That's a real shame. It's right within our grasp and we can't have it. That sucks. If I could overclock this, that would be so good. I just want to be able to have everything overclocked. I have 5 shards, but I don't think the power grid can handle it. We're kind of near our capacity already, so overclocking these machines just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Really close to our capacity, but you know what we could do? I bet I can probably make the computers now, because I'm willing to bet you. Let's double check really quick on what it takes to make. It's 8. Is it 8 modular frames? We need the modular frames. Let's ride the coal train back to the base. Get on the coal train and get flung off the mountain. Not quite yet. Nope. Good. We're good. Take the big leap. Leap of faith. Nope. We're going down this way. Hopefully the truck doesn't hit us. If you happen to hear a truck coming, just let me know. Just yell it. Just yell it really loud. Truck coming! So I know. Oh, there it is. Bye, tractor. I'm doing pretty well, Thunderhawk. Thanks for asking, man. I guess not really asking. It was more like a sentiment. Like, I hope you're doing well. I am. Thanks. Tomorrow's stream is a little bit delayed because Comcast Business is coming to my house to install my new service. My brand new guaranteed speed service. That's what they say, guaranteed speeds. this is producing screws stupid fast. Way faster than we need, I guess. So give me that. And then you need to produce faster. Because you're actually too slow. No, you're not too slow. You're not getting the rods. Wait, you're not getting rods anymore. Where are the rods coming? Oh, right, I split the belt. Right? Is that why? Wait, no, that's not why. Or is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, I split this belt. You dummy. You dummy. You dummy dumbkins. Turn it up some. Let's see these rods get kicked out a little faster here, shall we? How's my power grid now? I feel like the power grid situation is gonna need to, we're gonna need to solve it with fuel. So let's go ahead and see about unlocking this milestone. Did I bring the motors with me? I didn't bring all of them because I'm dumb, but I brought a lot of them. But that doesn't matter because I didn't bring all of them. 7 computers deposited, 2 modular heavy frames. Okay, so we got a lot of work to do to get these milestones, but we can make the heavy ones with... Actually, all I need are modular frames to make a whole bunch of heavy ones. Give me a second. I won't be able to make enough, I don't think, but let's go up here. I won't be able to make enough, but we'll be able to make a lot. See, like our production lines are all stopped. Why? Because I don't have additional storage. Is it a big deal? No, our storage is completely full and I don't need this many screws. It's not a big deal. I'm like defending myself to people who aren't attacking me. Because I know there are going to be people who are saying, "Why your storage is full? Your production line's not doing anything. Why don't you have more storage?" It's like, please tell me why I need more than 1,000 modular frames at this particular moment, at this exact moment. I don't need more. So now we're going to be missing on the concrete. I think the encased industrial beams, which I have them way over there, but didn't I also put a bunch in here? I did, a whole bunch in here. Excellent. Give me a few more screws. How many can I make now? Only 1. Is it because of the screws? Hello. Okay, let me go grab the screws. Did I get oil yet? Yes, I'm currently in the process of trying to link it up with everything else. Right now, I'm just trying to juggle all these different resources. You know what? Let's just, because I can, I'm gonna put a storage bin up here for a second. Or I'm not because I don't have the rods. Stand by. Rods. Jesus. My inventory space is what I need to increase. I need to increase my inventory space. Bad. Let's put another storage bin here. I'm just going to throw all my rubber in here for now because I'm not sure what I need it for. So I'll just do that for a second. The oil can go in here too for a little bit. Because I don't really need it in my inventory right now. Heavy modular frames. I can only make 3. What's the bottleneck now? It looks like it's going to be the pipes. But we have a bunch of these, we have a bunch of these, and we have a bunch of these. So if I go over where the pipes are, we should be fine. Take another stack of modular frames. Take 2 stacks of modular frames and walk over there, basically. 2 stacks of modular frames with me should do it. You know what? We'll take them all. Okay. Back to the other side of the base. Might be too late to do that, but you could add storage between smelters, constructors, assemblers. When the items back up, they start storing instead of storing in the end item, you're storing components. True. True. My case against that, it's not a bad option. My case against that was, if you're inefficient to the point where you're overproducing somewhere in the production chain, you're eventually going to get backed up anyway. Because what you'll end up doing is filling up your storage container, and then it'll just sit there anyway. And the end result ends up being the same. The only difference being you have a ton of that raw resource in storage now, as opposed to it just sitting there doing nothing. My argument against having it sit there and do nothing is that while it's doing nothing, it saves me power as well. I bet I can do a lot of stuff here on the power that I have, because while this is doing nothing, it's also sucking no resources from me. As long as I don't have, like if I am storing like 4,000 pipes, it's like, cool, bro, 4,000 pipes. And you will never use them. You will never use that many, you know? That's how I see it anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong on it, then, you know, cool. I'll experience it, and then I'll go, man, I wish I had more. I wish I had more storage on this before. You know, then that ends up being a thing. You know. Then I can look at it later and go, well, I was wrong, and we can fix it then. I would really like to be able to find a way to automate heavy modular frames. I think I can almost do it. I would just need to find a solution to making the modular frames over here. If I can make the modular frames over here, like I just figured out how to get the rotors here, so I don't even need the truck to bring the rotors anymore. I could have the truck bringing modular frames instead. But I think we still get to the point in this machine where it's still waiting for rotors, I think. I might be wrong on that. It looks like it goes a little bit too slow. We're getting 10 per minute sent to us. Oh boy, no! Why? Why, Coalbelt? Why? Why, Coalbelt? Coalbelt, why did you do this to me? I didn't mean to jump on you, I'm sorry. I did not mean it. Okay, so see, all these rotors are coming in from the truck. So the truck is bringing like twice as many rotors as it was before. That's pretty cool. Because it used to just bring 13. That looks like it's over 20 easily. So my wonder is, am I making enough rotors locally to where I can satisfy that thing? And if I am, then I might be able to overclock it a little bit now. So you're making 6 per minute. That's what I thought. You're making 6 per minute. Don't dare land on that belt again. But you need 10 per minute. So eventually you do run out and you have to wait. But the cool thing is, with the truck bringing the rotors, eventually, in some fairly decently timed jumps, we end up getting rotors sent to you, you know, and dropped off. And now these rotors are coming in, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit on that one. But as soon as these rotors come in, we get a bunch in storage kind of banked up a little bit on this machine, and it produces a bit more until it runs out. If I could solve that problem to where this was making enough rotors to satisfy that consistently, and I could do it if I just overclock this machine. But if I overclock this machine, I also have to overclock the screws. We could actually just do it a little bit. Maybe like 120% instead. Does it get it up to 10? No, I would need to go like, I'd need to go actually to like here to get it to 10. But this will just be a little bit more. It might be enough to keep the machine running consistently. With the truck bringing those little waves, it might be enough to keep it on, as long as I can satisfy the screw requirement. Looks like the rods are not coming here fast enough. What's the deal, rod maker? What's the deal? I think I know what the deal is. I think I know what the deal is, folks. The deal is, I think it's this. So let me double check this really quick. You're getting it, but if I You're making 30 per minute. You're making 30 per minute, but you're getting split. You're doing 15 a minute, and you're doing 15 a minute. So this is constant. If I can somehow increase the smelter, I can increase everything else. But I don't think I can do any of that. I need to expand my power grid before I can overclock anything. This game is very intriguing to me because I work in manufacturing supply chain. It's what I do every day in my job. Yeah, they need a ton of iron ore for these, yeah. I was more speaking from a thought process. I get you. I get you. I design industrial facilities for a living. This game totally hits home for me. J-Box. Hey, man. Katie Cat, appreciate the 100 bits. Says, I just want to say, I give you a lot of shit, but it's meant out of love. I know. I know. As much love as a lesbian can have for a married guy, you know. Thank you. I know. I know you mean it. I know you mean everything you say to me. Sincerely, I know you mean every single thing you say. When you say I suck, I know you mean it. You don't have to try and hide behind this false guys. I can't even do it, I'm sorry. So, can I speed up? I can speed up the iron. Oh, I know how to speed up the iron. I can speed this iron up, and it would pump it through here super fast. Oh, I got ideas, folks. So this is a Mark II belt right now. If I make it a Mark III, it'll feed through here way faster. So I would need to make this one a Mark II. Does that even change anything, though? Making this a Mark II. I don't think that really gonna change anything for the smelter, because the smelter's already got a storage. So this would have to be overclocked in order for me to change anything there. If I do that, I'm pretty sure I push it over the power grid. It's so close to going over. Do we have enough materials to make the current milestone, right? Can we make the heavy modular frames? Do I have the capacity to do that? You know? I need screws. Lots and lots of screws. And all the other things too. Like they're all in the storage right here though. So I grab the things out of storage here, go get my screws, and we're in. Right here. We grab as many of these as we can. This is enough. Yeah, this should be enough for the amount of frames we have. Let's grab one more just because. Come over here. Get all of this encased industrial beams. Get all of these. Max it out. And let's take and hitch a ride back to the big base where all the modular frames are, and that's where the screws are stored. We'll see if we can make 50 of these things. I don't know. Let's find out. We are cruising. And we fall. Okay, though. Okay. Truck, are you on your way back? You are. Don't leave without me. No, no. Grab, come back, no. I bounced off the truck. Grab the screws. We'll make as many as we can. I might need to make a couple of trips for screws because my inventory space is full. It's full, but should be able to kick out. Well, we can kick out 5 of them. Oh God, we need more screw capacity. I need to be able to hold 2 inventory slots of screws. It looks like I can now. So let's get that. I just need more screws, guys. Why can't I have more screws? All I ask is that I have screws. You really should make abuse of pathways it looks better. I love having pathways everywhere. YouTube hates it. My most down-liked Satisfactory video is my video where I was making tons of pathways. It's the biggest downvoted video. It's like, yeah, you guys just watched me make pathways for 40 minutes. How's that feel? They expressed how it felt to them. They then proceeded to tell me how it felt. Good for you. You can express yourself. All the way down. You know what? I want to leave a little bit of rods. I have tons of space now for more screws, so let's go grab a few more. I really, really, really need that power. We're down in power now. We're just, everything just died. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. I really need that power on. I need to make computers and all that stuff, man. I need fuel power bad. I'm expanding faster than my power grid can handle. I have some shards, so I'm gonna try to head on over to the coal generators and drop the 2 power shards that I have into those generators. And we'll just get as many as we can. It looks to me like I have them. I have them. Nice! That's it. That's all I needed. I have the heavy modular frames. Dump them in. Dump them in. Good. That feels good. Now I just need the computer stuff. The computer stuff is made. Need to do circuit boards and stuff, which requires plastic. All the plastic stuff. We can do that. We can do that. Truck is on its way back, unfortunately. I can't get motors sent to me here unless I want to do a second truck stop. That would be hard to pull off because of how narrow this passage is. Normally, I would say bring the motors to me over there, but we have crafting benches and stuff. But on our way over here, I'm going to dump a couple of these power shards into here to see if we can get the power turned back on with that. Barely. Barely. Let's go to one more. I'd rather spread it around instead of like having one be more powerful than the others. Wow, I think I've overclocked every single one of these. I think I have. I thought there was one on this platform that I hadn't yet. Was it this one? Yeah, this one here. Give it more. All right, a little bit more cushion there. Just a little bit. I know I have the motors in storage, so the only thing left to do is to make enough resources for the computers. And I'm not sure how many plastics stack in one inventory spot, but I hope it's a lot. I hope it's a lot. Yo, where can I buy this? Couldn't see it on Steam. Yep, that's where you can find it, is on the Epic Games Store right there. There's the link. You can see it there. Ignore Charbot, he's drunk. You can get it right there. In the United States, it's 30 bucks, which is a really reasonably priced. In other countries, I don't know what it costs. It's got regional pricing, so I don't know what it costs in your area, but in the United States, it's $30. Take a look at whether or not we can make enough computers to make this work. As soon as I get my expanded power infrastructure, that's the tech we're working on. As soon as I get that, I can start producing power from fuel, which is what we're storing up in that bin right there. We're making a whole bunch of that with our oil bins here. A lot of oil happening here. Man, do I need the power. I need power really bad. Look we're almost full here. Maybe I should have... I think in this situation, because of fuel being my power source, I think in this situation, I'm gonna put another storage bin over here. Damn it. Hold still. You're not holding still. Just, you know what? You know what? Just... I'm gonna donate you to a community college, okay? Here we go. Alright. I have storage backup for the fuel, because that's gonna be huge for our power later. Okay, computers. That requires plastic. Let's go get some plastic. We got a bunch of plastic in our inventory. Let's see if we can make them. I need circuit boards. I can make 41 of these bad boys. That's promising. It's real promising. Probably gonna run out of copper. I'm definitely gonna run out of copper. But the good news is, I can take the plastic back with me. What am I low on? Oh, the cable. Cool. As long as I'm not low on plastic, I'm fine. I'm only low on cable, and I got tons of it back at the other base. I really wish that I wasn't low on copper, but you know what? It's fine. So we can take the plastic, fill up our inventory with it, and let's go back. We'll go back this way, I guess. We'll go back to base. I think we can do it. I think we can make enough computers with the plastic that we have. I really don't want to swim because it's slower than running. But it may not be slower than going around the lake. Again, I really want boats. If there's one thing I could change in the game, or one thing I could add in the game, I want boats. I want cargo boats. I want speed boats. I want, you know, if you're going to make a big 30 square kilometer map, and then you're going to make big lakes like this, give me boats. I want them. Cargo boat would be huge. Like, I'm imagining us shipping oil via boat, right? Across to that other base. Or even just shipping it to the space elevator. You know? It'd be huge. It'd be really huge. I would like that very much. We never use this anymore, so I can also tear this abomination down. We never use it anymore. Because it's much faster to use this. This is it's a very good suggestion from chat. Very good suggestion. Jump pads was a really good idea. Still haven't gotten the tilted ones yet to like launch me across the base faster. I'll work on that next, I guess. As soon as I have power and I can feel confident that my base isn't gonna die just because the machines happen to turn on all at the same time. We'll take a couple more computers. And then we'll grab some more plastic. Lots and lots of plastic. Okay, let's go back and do it again. Can make 2 computers. No, it's cable. Frick. All right, let's make a bunch of circuit boards. How many circuit boards do we need? How many do we need? We need 5 for each of them. We have 25. Okay. Okay. So math says we need 17 more. Right? 17 more computers to do it. So with that being said, you see 17 times 5 circuit boards. Frick. It's a lot of goddamn circuit boards. I can make them though. I have enough to do it right now. So I'll have enough circuit boards. We'll go back, we'll get the cables, and we'll do it. It'll be done. The goal of coming over here was successful. We don't have to come back again before we have the milestone unlocked. So that's good. We'll unlock the milestone back at the base after this trip. And I don't want to make another coal generator. I'm not feeling another coal generator right now. I'm also kind of out of space for it. I mean, I could make it right next to where the other ones are, but then I start to... It gets a little ridiculous. Moving up the hill and... Or I go on the beach and I get in my car's way, and I don't want to do that either, so... So the computers are being made by hand, but... Good news is... We have 25 in inventory. We've already delivered 8. So we need 17 more. I have 109 circuit boards, which is more than enough. Only thing I need now is cable, which I have a ton of in storage. So It's just about getting back to the hub at this point. There we go, team. We got ourselves enough. We got ourselves enough. Let's get this infrastructure going. Let's start having power from fuel. Power from fuel is huge for us. We need it very badly. Deliver. Drop it in. And the power goes out right as I do this.